How's it going? I'm Nikki and welcome to Cross My Art Studio. This is episode 1, part 4. Today I'll be touching up the Welcome Snowman sign and adding a face to Frosty. And then I've added a fun little twist in this part. So stick around and enjoy the process with me. As always, let's get this paint party started now. Now I'm back over in my chair instead of standing up over at my table. We're going to go ahead and do some touch-ups on this and get it looking a little bit sharper and kind of, I don't think I want to sand it any because, even though it's rough, we're going to get started. I had some more red paint of the same color of paint, thank goodness, and I've got white paint. So we're going to take the red paint and we're going to go ahead and get all these scuffs on here. This should not take too long to do. And I'm going to go ahead and touch up these little nicks and crannies here. I know you probably can't see it. So anywhere the white got out of control, up close you can see every little detail. But when you're far away you can't really see it. I'm going to have to make that one a little better with the white. I'll have to do some white touch-ups in some spots. But that little section didn't really need much. Couple spots here. Really not that many spots the white got on. That's a good thing. And we're going to do this snowman after we do this touch up, so we can bring Frosty to life. That's going to be fun. That's where they would not stick down. And I knew I was going to have that one as a problem snowflake. I don't know. I am thinking maybe I should do some splatters of white. I don't know. That's a good idea. Hey, can you comment down in the section below and let me know what you think, if I should go ahead and splatter a little bit of white specks all over it. I like to try new things. I do have glitter paint too. I was thinking maybe putting some glitter, paint on it too. I would probably just sprinkle it over like I would the white paint. Alright, after this project and the next project, I think I'm going to go ahead and do a live on Facebook. Because it seems like I've got more viewers on Facebook than YouTube. I'll do a live on YouTube eventually, but it's not going to be right away. And I'm in the middle of a small project I haven't been able to get to, and maybe I can tell you what got me into painting, into my art, and why I named it Cross My Art on that live. I'm on my last snowflake. I don't think I see anything else. If you do, go ahead and comment. Like I said, these snowflakes are, yeah. Can you imagine how much more time this would have taken if I actually didn't use stencils and just drew and painted? But yeah, no. Not when I'm trying to get this to her before Christmas. This is what it's supposed to look like. So now I gotta figure out, I know I'm gonna do the black hat, and it has, I want to say, a red ribbon there. Asked my son a question and he came up with a really good idea on what to do. So we are going to do the red ribbon right here, which I'm going to have to make a line there for it. But the rest of the hat's going to be black, of course. The rest of the white letters and snowflakes, we're going to do, it's a white glitter. Okay, so I am going to take a pencil, and I have a ruler. I can try to do it myself, but yeah, no. I'm gonna do something like that. Like that. Probably need to bring that down a little more, don't I? Yeah. Make it more like that. And then I can bring this one down just a tiny bit too. It might help. Maybe if I just visualize it. Something like that. So I can get rid of this little line and this one on the top. Do something similar to that. Okay. I'll probably, let's go ahead and start. I'm going to go ahead and, which one do I want to do first? Probably want to do the black. I don't know why I did that. You know what? Yeah. So let's do the black. Let's get all the black on it, and then, you know, I am so confusing myself. I am so sorry. Because if I do the black, the red is going to be hard to cover the black. Yeah. You know how many coats that's going to take? Yeah. So let's go ahead and do the red. I still see my lines. But you know, I've got a paint pen. Let me try that first. Okay, so what we're going to do is I am going to go ahead and use the black, or the red, sorry. I found this paint pen. It's going to look pink, but I'm going to go over it with regular red. So, I don't know why, whoever, are colorblind, I guess. So, I'm going to just kind of make the lines. Okay, I'm back. I had to switch cameras. Hopefully this will be better. I don't know. If this is better view, please tell me. I'm going to try to split, put a little like intermission where I switched cameras so you can see the difference. If this is better, let me know, and we'll go from there. You probably can hear me a lot better. I don't know if you can. I know it's going to be easier on my part, but yeah, that's for me to know. You to find out. Just kidding. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and I decided I'm going to make this end a little bit smaller than this. I'm going to match it up. So how I'm going to do that is I'm going to use the small, thin paintbrush and use the black. And I'm going to start here, maybe, if it'll work. Start here and do small little strokes. The more I go towards the end, the fatter that I make the brush. It's not quite even, but it's getting there. I think I've got it right there. One more stroke. All right, there we go. So this is going to be smaller than this, which is fine. That's no problem. So I am going to go ahead and do that red again real quick. I'm going to use a tinier brush now to do this. The tinier, for some reason, makes it easier. I don't understand why, but it sure does. I'm just kind of giving it another coat right here, where you can kind of see over that, or see the white coming through. I think I made this brush really thin for some reason. I don't remember how I did it, but I did. And so, yeah, it makes it really easy to work with. They're detail brushes, so they're really, really nice and easy to work with. I'm just straightening out that line right there and covering up whatever light you can see through, which I just messed that up. Oh no, not me. I didn't mess that up. Yeah, this part has been an oop-de-doo part, you know? I'm not liking it very well. So maybe it's this board right in this area. Who knows? But I just know that this part of this episode is been a rough one for me. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and use a little bit more red because there's a little pink there. And then I'm going to go and make that line a little straighter with the black. I need to empty or change my water again. So let me go ahead and do this red. I'm just going to use this little paintbrush here. right there. I think that should be okay. All right, and then I'm going to go ahead and do the black real quick before I change my water. And then we're going to do some fun stuff, okay? I know, this has been really boring, and I'm so sorry. I don't know what else to do, but this is what it does, what it takes. So it's boring to some people until we get, that's why I asked, do you like hearing me talking over and how I'm doing this? Or would you rather me just pop in on a voiceover and say, okay, this is what I'm doing, and then let you watch? But I won't know. I can't read minds. I won't know unless you either comment, basically comment and tell me. Put hashtag Welcome Snowman if you are liking the way I am doing this video. If I don't see any hashtag Welcome Snowmans, then I'll know this video was not the right kind of video for you. And then I will do more of the fast forwarding ones. And if I do see a lot of hashtag Welcome Snowmans, then I will do more like this. That way then I will know on my baby plaque on how to do it. Does that work for you guys? I think it works for me. Handshake? Deal? Gotcha. Sorry. Okay, now we're going to do the fun stuff, but let me change my water real fast. Okay, got the new water. We're going to get the new paint. Yes, new paint. Yay. Get those paintbrushes soaking in the cleaning water. All right, let's see. So, are you ready to see this new paint? Okay, this paint is going to go here and here. Okay? Yes, I know, I already have paint there. But the kind of paint I'm talking about is this kind. It's glittery. Remember how I said I was going to do the glitter? Yep, I'm going to do it there and there. And I just got some on my hand. So, all right, let me get a brush. I think the paint's ready to jump out of the jar right now. So let's go ahead and start doing that. We'll see what we do. Let's see how it comes out. It's kind of a gold. What kind did I say this was? This was a black flash. So let's just see how this works. And yeah, I'm gonna cover the entire hat in it. And as you can see, I'm using a smaller brush so I can get in these nicks and crannies here, whatever you call that. The corners, the tight corners. And I'm not going to get too close to that white. I'll get as close as I can. Then I'll take a smaller brush and get up next to it. Okay, there's that one. I don't know if you guys can see this, but kind of cool, looks cool in a way. And I'm not going to get too close to that white. Same with down here. I'm going to leave a little bit of room. You see, if I lean back, it looks black. Lean forward, it looks like a gold. There's a spot there that I missed. Normally I can see what you guys see with my other camera. This one I can't, so after I'm done, I'm gonna go up there and look at it and see what you guys see. Okay, so I got that much. Let's go a smaller paintbrush. There we go. Let's try this. And I'm going to get up along the edges right here. Go nice and smooth, slow and smooth. I guess it's supposed to be smooth, but yeah, nice and slow. I'm going to go up there and look at what you see. Isn't that cool? I think this is going to be cool. Let me just get my paintbrush all cleaned up here real quick. And let me see what this looks like. All right. I'll walk around and look. Not bad. Let me see if I can move it and see what you guys think. Black. Gold. Ooh. How do you guys like that? Okay. All right. I am going to go ahead and do a little close-up for you so you can maybe see it a little bit. Ooh, so look at that glitter. You guys see that? Let's do a little. I don't know if you can see it that way. All right. When that sun hits, it's going to look amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and bring it back. So now that I'm finished with that, I think, what do you think is going to be next? And that's it for part 4. I hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned for part 5 of the Welcome Snowman, as this Frosty keeps coming to life. Thanks so much for spending time with me today. This is Nikki, signing off from Cross My Art Studio. Until next time, keep creating, keep glowing, and keep bringing color into the world. Bye-bye.